Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading for signs of Taurus. We're going to be having a look at love, seeing who is coming towards you. If you are in a relationship, we have a look at their thoughts, feelings, etc. as we usually do. Messages can come up about career, anything. We're going to see how it goes. Obviously, if it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out your other placements. So Taurus, welcome. Let's get into the reading. So, general energies for my Taurus gang. General energies for Taurus. What can you tell me? New start. Well, your money's looking good. Some of you could have, basically, if you've applied for a job recently, that's good. You could be hearing back from them. If this is love related, again, if you're waiting for somebody to kind of come towards you, I can see that happening as well. Don't slack, though. I feel like you are settling. In other words, especially if it's work related, I feel like you just kind of, you possibly could have applied for something, you've just seen it. Do a little bit of research, basically. Do a little bit of research before you jump into that. And relationship-wise, just be careful. If you wait, it might just be, again, don't go accusing, is what I'm getting. Just wait. If there is a delay, just wait. There's a perfectly good reason for it. Perfectly good reason. Don't jump to conclusions. Okay, more on this. Let's see where we're up to with you. Current energies for my Taurus. What's been happening? Current energies for my Taurus. How are we currently feeling? Yeah, it could have been doing a little bit of start. You got your eye on somebody here. Could be an earth sign, could be an air sign. I have got heavy earth though. But again, you are an earth sign yourself. But we've also got the High Priestess, which is Taurus energy. Something coming to an end. No more heartache. You're waiting on somebody. You are waiting on somebody. You're waiting for someone to come towards you. Maybe you've kind of like put it out there that you're interested in them, want to take this relationship further. I can see this happening. I feel though that the more you obsess over it and the more that you kind of long for it, the further it pushes it away. And there might just be that delay on it in arriving to you, in it coming to you. And that can be anything. That can be, if this is a relationship, there could be, I get online as well. There could be somebody that you've met online or somebody that you communicate with online. I'm just going to clarify the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse here for my Taurus gang. There's an issue with communication here. The Lovers in the oh, that flew out. Lovers in the reverse. Could have been dealing with a Gemini, especially with the air energy there. You could have been dealing with a Gemini. I feel like that was a past person. If it isn't, and it's the person that you are currently communicating with, you're over something. You're over something. Let's find out. There's also an issue with communication. I don't know if you're waiting on communication, but why is all this happening? Why is all this happening? I almost feel like this person around you, this energy is a Gemini energy. If not, it's an air sign. Again, you could have Gemini placements. It could have been a bit of a false start and now you're trying to make a go of it. But why is all this happening? They could live at a distance from you. It's almost like you're getting a second chance at this. Or you're waiting for that second chance. You're waiting. A little bit of Facebook stalking, a little bit of social media stalking, that kind of thing. Are you checking up on them? It's in your energy. There's something that happened here in the past between you and this person. I want to find out what that is. There's something that happened in the past, and I almost feel like you've had a conversation, possibly. You've had a discussion. You're trying again. You're trying to get this relationship back. I think you're more committed than they are at this moment in time. But let me have a look how they feel towards you. How does this person currently feel towards my Taurus? They want to take a chance on this. They want to take a chance on this. Something happened in the past they're willing to forget about. Energies matching. You're kind of giving off similar energies here. You kind of have given off similar energies. They want to make a go of this. Willing to leave the past behind. Some of you could have talked about marriage with this person as well. Okay, so what happened in the past? What can you tell me? What happened in the past between these two? Happened in the past. Somebody wasn't giving to this. Somebody was not giving to this. Why? Why was somebody... Why? What can you tell me? Somebody could have had another option. I hope not. I hope not. I hope nobody had another option. I hope they didn't go there and that was the cause. There's a lot of uplift in this reading, especially with the Four of Pentacles. It always presents itself as kind of things heading in the right direction. So things slowly getting back to where you want them. But there is just this issue, and I hope it's not, that somebody could have had another option in the past and you're trying to work through that. Again, on the bottom of the deck, it's the Moon card, which is Pisces energy. There could have been something that you found out about this person, they found out about you. Yeah. Let's throw some clarifiers on this. Why is the Two of Swords here in the spread? My Taurus. What happened in the past? Why is this with Two of Swords here? Right, so somebody must have been talking to somebody, possibly even, oh yes, with the, oh, right, okay, so somebody had another option. Either you or they had another option. It caused arguments between yourselves. It did, caused an argument, you fell out. Somebody could have been considering walking away from this, going towards somebody else. Yeah. If they weren't walking away, it was away from the relationship between the two of you. It is just taking a break. Just literally taking a break from this relationship. That's what happened in the past. Possibly because of somebody else coming in between you two that you found out about, or the person found out about. I'm not putting any blame on anybody here, but that's what happened in the past. So you're making a fresh start, or you're wanting to make a fresh start. How do you currently feel towards this person? How does my Taurus currently feel towards this person? Just move my cards up, just bear with me. Again, new situation, you want a fresh start with them. This is going to come in and you want a reunion and a celebration. I love it. I get that, like I said before, there's a communication issue. I get that you're not, it's in your energy. You might be the one that's, you're struggling to find the correct words to say to this person. You would probably, you could have something on your mind that you want to get out there. And you are not expressing your emotion, especially with the Emperor there, with the Aries energy. You are not expressing your emotion. Watch out as well for anything legal. Like, again, I don't know if it could have been a marriage. Could be something legal. It's just a warning, just watch out. I get that's classed as a wife or husband has come in to me. I have no idea what that means. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But that's how you possibly want to be married to this person if you're not already, or a deep committed relationship. You do. Okay, let's look at future energies for the both of you. So, future energies for my Taurus. What's happening? Future energies for my Taurus. When I say future, it could be, let's say, between now and the end of September, as I usually do the readings on a monthly basis. So, future energies for my Taurus. What's going to happen between now and the end of September? Not much movement. Nothing, not much movement. Why? We're going to find out. It's all frustrated. Yeah. Especially with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not content with this. It's not going anywhere. Why? Why is there a delay? Why are you not opening up? Let's find out. That possibly could be why. But let's see why things are kind of a bit of a stalemate. If you were wanting things to happen, again, everybody has the chance to change the outcome of a tarot reading. It is just a guide. So basically, you either need to take action, or if you're waiting on this person, I don't know. But there is a bit of it's going to be stagnant between now and the end of September with no movement. So basically, whatever you are feeling now, however you are, that's going to continue. Nobody is reaching out. Okay. Where's the Nine of Wands here on the spread for my Taurus for outcome? So it's not coming together. You're doing a lot of overthinking. You are overthinking the scenario. You are overthinking. So confusion with the Nine of Wands. We've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. It's not really my favourite card when it comes out in the reverse. I prefer it upright. However, you're stuck in the Queen of Cups mode where, you know, you're doing a lot of thinking. The stars are also in the reverse. You need to, let's have a look at your person's energy before we see if there's any advice. Future actions towards my Taurus. Towards my Taurus, future actions. What can you tell me? What's going to happen? Somebody needs to just basically, someone needs to grow some balls. Stop dwelling. They're dwelling on the past. That is the issue. They are not going to come towards you because of something that happened in the past. They're not going to open up. You're not going to open up. Somebody needs to sit down and have a conversation, start this conversation, because you ain't getting nowhere. So who's going to be the bigger person in this and open up the lines of communication between the two of you in order to get things moving? Because you both feel strongly about this. You both feel that you both want each other in a relationship. You're both matching your energies on that. But you're also not making a move towards one another. You're kind of staying silent, but you're doing a lot of checking this person out. This person is still harbouring something that happened in the past, still worried. It's still impacting them. Look, the Four of Swords, which is, it's usually my card of kind of sitting back, letting things go for a little bit, not taking action, just taking some time out. that's in your person's energy. They're taking some time out, and it's all because of basically they are looking back on the past and worrying a little bit. Maybe they don't want things to happen like that again, but somebody needs to, it's kind of a stalemate. Somebody needs to step up and organise some communication between the two of you. Just open the lines of communication, sit down, have a chat, see how it goes. Because if you don't, it's going to stay the same, where you're both stuck in this energy of not going towards one another. Or not going towards one another quickly, should I say. Advice for my Taurus to round it off. Advice for my Taurus. Someone's just being stubborn. You both are being stubborn. Some of you as well, I will point out, you could actually be born on the Aries-Taurus cusp. If you are, it could especially be a message for you. I don't know why I needed to point that out, but I feel that you could be on that Aries-Taurus cusp. Anyway, advice for my Taurus.